This conference will now be recorded.
Do you have any doubts, Sandy? Okay. Shall I consider no doubts? Okay, great. Today, we'll see password aging. పాస్వర్డ్ ఏజింగ్ అసలు ఎలా చేస్తాం, అసలు అంటే ఏంటి పాస్వర్డ్ ఏజింగ్ అంటే ఏంటి, వాట్ ఈజ్ పాస్వర్డ్ ఏజింగ్, how to manage your passwords. Not only your passwords, as a admin you need to manage all the users passwords. Then how to manage it, how to set a password. First, I already told you, cat etc passwd is the file which will save all the users information. So you can take one user example. So this user password is set or not, how to check it? Grab this user's name space etc shadow. Shadow will show here the password is, yeah, sorry, let me share my screen. Okay, I hope now you people are able to see my screen. Let me repeat this. So how to check whether user is present or not? There are multiple ways. ID test 1 to 4. This is one methodology to check whether user is present or not. If it gives some user ID and with the name of user, then that user is present. How to check this user is having password or not? Grep. Before going to that, I will show you one more way to check whether user is present or not. Grep this username space etc passwd. So like this user record is present in etc passwd. This user is present. Okay, now how to check whether this user having password or not? Grep username, sorry, grep username etc shadow. If this second place is having very big line, it means that user is having password is has been set. Okay, password has been set. Example, let me grab test user in etc shadow. See, I'm getting like this. For test user, I'm getting this encrypted password. But here if you see, I'm getting double explanatory. Double explanatory means password is not set for this user. Okay, for this user, password is not set. But remaining users, see this, it is giving like this. This is the encrypted format of your password. It's not required you to how to decrypt it. It's not required. This is one algorithm followed by Linux. So it's not required for you to understand what is this encrypted, how it is encrypting, how can I decrypt to get the password of user. It's not possible for us. Okay, so what we can do, we can reset the password or we can set the password. For example, this 124 and 125 users are not having password, then you can set password for those people. The command I have already told, the command is passwd. Passwd is the command with the user. Okay, if you are a root user, if you are a root user, I have already told root user as having super privileges, then he can set his own password and he can be able to set any user password. Okay, so pass WD. If I set pass WD, just pass WD without any user, see what it is saying, changing password for user root. Let me switch to any user. Pass WD. What it is saying, changing password for test124. I have logged in as this user and I am trying to change this user password. Let me do one thing, pass WD root. It will say only root can specify a username. It means root user password can't be changed by any other user. Root user password can't be changed by any user. Root user, only user can have change his own password and any other user's password. Okay. Let me try to change with this user. I will try to change the password of this user. Pass WD space. So only root can specify a username. It means password space username can only specify, means a command like this can only specify by the root user. Root user only having these privileges to change his password as well as any other user password. So for example, one user is there, he logged into server. How to change his own password? The command is just pass WD. That's it. He can run, he can change his password and he can continue his work. For example, this user password need to set. Okay, it's asking current password. Current password we didn't set as a root user, we didn't set and give to this user. So go to this root pass WD. Then what, as an admin, what I will do, I will tell to this user, boss, your user has been created and this is a password and this is an IP of this server. Go ahead and log in. Okay, go ahead and log in. That person also will take one terminal like this, SSH test 124 at the rate. Okay, as an admin gave me this username for me and this is a server name. Okay, I will try to log in. Then he will give you password also. Okay, I am able to log in the server as a user. Now I can change my password and it's asking current password. So now I can change my own password. See here, if you are a root user, you can change password in any format. If you are a root user, you can change password in any format. No password means one special character undali. There should be one special character, one uppercase, one lowercase, one number. If you are a root user, it won't follow anything. Whereas if you are a normal user, it will follow the password should be very strict format. Let me red hat. See, the password is too similar to the old one. I'm trying to change with the old password. Okay, I'm trying to change just like very minimal change from the old password. My old password is red hat and red hat set chesanu deniki. I'm trying to change it as a red hat at the rate 123. What it is saying, the password is too similar to the old. If you come to root user, let me change pass WD test 124. I am trying to set red hat only again. Red hat, red hat. But here it's not given any. The password is shorter than 8 characters. It's gave me warning, but it has changed. All authentication tokens updated successfully. It means your password has been changed. Means if you are a root user, it won't follow anything. It will try to change the password will be same, can be same or anything you can set. But whereas if you come to normal user, you can't set with older name, or you can't set like password characters should be follow. Let me set this test at the rate. See, the password contains the username in same form. Okay, let me try to do. The password fails directory checks. Okay, so you have to follow all the rules. You have to follow all the rules which password should contain. Okay, let me give some different one. No, this one also not taking. See, now I followed some random generated password. Now it's taking my password now, which I set. This one I set save at 123, and so now it has taken. It means you need to follow, see, one capital letter, one special character, some number, some small character. So if you follow all these things, it's taking. So you mean to follow all the things if you are going to set your own password. Okay. So don't try to do the same thing which a root user can be able to set. Even other users also should follow. No, it's not possible. Root user can be reset any user's password with any pattern, but whereas if you are a normal user, you need to follow all the strict guidelines. One special character, one uppercase, one lowercase, number, and password length should be at least more than 8 characters. You need to follow all these things. Okay, so that is one thing. Password. Next, password aging. Yesterday I told you one command, CHA. Okay, before going to that, let me show this test 124 in etc shadow. See, now this has been changed from double exclamatory to this password. Password field is in encrypted format. It means the password has been set for that user. Okay. Now let me show you CHAGE-L test 124 user. This is a password aging for the user. Okay, let me tell you what all this fields. Last password change, March 22nd 2022. Just now I set a password for this user. Okay, so date, my date is March 21st. Why? Today is March 22nd, right? Just today only I have changed this password, this user's password. Because of that reason it's showing just today last password change. It means today I changed the password of this user. Okay, the first field is showing password last password change, this, and password expire. Password expire, here it is never. Never means this user's password is not going to expire. Expire means మీకు తెలుసు కండి expire అంటే ఏంటో. Expire means expire అయిపోవటం. So expire అయిపోతే this user will never log in into this server until he reset his password. He reset his password. నార్మల్ గా ఇక్కడ డేట్ ఉంటది, ఇక్కడ నెవర్ అని ఉంది, కానీ నార్మల్ గా ఇక్కడ డేట్ ఉంటది. పాస్వర్డ్ ఇన్యాక్టివ్ నంబర్ ఆఫ్ డేస్ ఉంటాయి. అకౌంట్ ఎక్స్పైరీ కూడా డేస్ ఉంటాయి. సో ఎన్ని రోజుల తర్వాత దిస్ అకౌంట్ నీడ్ టు బి ఎక్స్పైర్. ఎగ్జాంపుల్, మనం కొన్ని టెంపరరీ అకౌంట్స్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తామండి. టెంపరరీ అకౌంట్స్ క్రియేట్ చేసి మినిమం నంబర్ ఆఫ్ డేస్ we have to give these many days only this user need to be login. Then we can give account expire also. We can give account, for example, this user should be login onto this server only for 5 days. You can give account expiry for 5 days only. So this user id can be expired within the 5 days. After 5 days this user can't be able to log in until you change this value. Until, as a root user, as an admin, if you change this value, then only he can be able to log in. After that 5 days this account will be expired. Okay, So what is this 4 fields? These are very important fields. Last password change. When this user password has been changed. Last time ఎప్పుడు చేంజ్ అయింది? Password expires. Password ఎప్పుడు expire అయింది? When that password is going to expire అవబోతుంది. And password inactive కి ఎప్పుడు వెళ్ళబోతుంది? అకౌంట్ ఎక్స్పైర్ ఎప్పుడు అవబోతుంది? మినిమం నంబర్ ఆఫ్ డేస్ బిట్వీన్ పాస్వర్డ్ చేంజ్. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఈ పాస్వర్డ్ చేంజ్ చేసామండి ఈరోజు, ఆఫ్టర్ 30 days తర్వాత, ఆఫ్టర్ 30 days this password need to be changed. Minimum after 30 days or after 10 days, after 15 days, this password need to be changed. Minimum number of days. And we can give maximum number of days. Maximum number of days అంటే, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ బాస్ నువ్వు 30 days లో పాస్వర్డ్ చేంజ్ చేసుకో. ఓకే, ఒకవేళ 30 days లో చేంజ్ చేసుకోలేకపోతే, ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు చేంజ్ విత్ ఇన్ ద 30 days యువర్ పాస్వర్డ్ నాట్ చేంజ్, ఓకే, ఐ విల్ గివ్ యూ 15 days more. Maximum, max to max you can change within 45 days. Like that we can set here. Okay, we can set all these fields. Number of days of warning before password expire అంటే, ఓకే, మినిమం 30 days ఇచ్చాం కదా, 23 days అవ్వగానే, విత్ ఇన్ 23, ఆఫ్టర్ 23 days this user will get a warning message. Your password is going to expire. Your password is going to expire. Please reset the password. So before 7 days onwards, it will start remind you. Number of days of warning before password expire. It will give you warnings. Boss, your password is going to expire whenever this user login into this server. So if you give here 30 days minimum, then 23 days onwards it will start giving you warning. Your password is going to expire, please change it. Your password is going to expire, please change it. Okay, now see this HAGE. Just run this command. It's giving all these options how to change these values. If you mention -d, so it will change this date. If you mention -e, expiry date, it will mention -i, inactive days, -m, minimum number of days, -M, maximum number of days, -w, warning days. You can change all these fields. Example, let me change CHAGE -w. See this value, now it is 7. Let me change it to 10. Test 1 to 4. Now see CHAGE-L, it changed it to 10 days. Means -w, warning days, I have changed it to 10 days. Okay, let me change minimum number of days. Minimum number of days, small m, and I gave here 30 days. Test 1 to 4. Now let me see. See here, minimum number of days, it has been changed to 30 days. Let me change to maximum number of days, capital M, and 35 days. Now let me see CHG. See, it's showing minimum number of days to password change is 30 days. Maximum number of days password change to 35 days. Number of days warning before password expire. పాస్వర్డ్ ఎప్పుడు ఎక్స్పైర్ అయిపోతుందండి, ఇక్కడ ఇస్తాం కదా మనం డే, ఇక్కడ ఇస్తాం కదా April 26కి ఎక్స్పైర్ అయిపోతుందంట. సో April 26th చూడండి, ఇక్కడ 22 నుంచి 35 డేస్ అండి. 22 నుంచి 35 డేస్ అంటే ఇది సిస్టమ్ ని క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసుకుంటుంది. ఈరోజు 21 డేస్, 21 డేట్ సెట్ అయింది 21st అని. 21st ప్లస్ 35, సో April 26th కి నీ పాస్వర్డ్ ఇన్యాక్టివ్ అయిపోతుంది. చూడండి, మాక్సిమం నంబర్ ఆఫ్ డేస్ 35 ప్లస్ ఈరోజు డేటు. ఓకే, సో చూసుకుంటే April 26th కి దిస్ అకౌంట్ ఈజ్ గోయింగ్ టు ఎక్స్పైర్. ఓకే, సో April 26th కి దిస్ అకౌంట్ ఎక్స్పైర్ అవుతుంది. దెన్ ఎన్ని రోజులకి వార్నింగ్ ఇవ్వాలి? బిఫోర్ 10 days వార్నింగ్ ఇస్తుంది. ఓకే, before 10 days warning is set. So how to change these values also? Now it is never, you can change these values also. You can change these values using this. Okay, using this expiry date. ఇక్కడ చూడండి పాస్వర్డ్ ఎక్స్పైరీ డేట్ ఉంది. యూ కెన్ చేంజ్ ఇట్. పాస్వర్డ్ ఇన్యాక్టివ్ కి -i అండి, CHAGE-i స్పేస్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నేను 45 days ఇచ్చాను. టెస్ట్ 1. లెట్ మీ చెక్. See here, 45 days. From now onwards 45 days. పాస్వర్డ్ ఇన్యాక్టివ్ 45 days తర్వాత ఇన్యాక్టివ్ అయిపోవాలి. ఓకేనా? సో పాస్వర్డ్ ఎక్స్పైర్ ఆల్సో ఆటోమేటిక్ గా సెట్ అయింది. అండ్ అకౌంట్ ఎక్స్పైర్, లెట్ మీ చేంజ్ ఇట్. అకౌంట్ ఎక్స్పైర్ ఆల్సో, అకౌంట్ ఎక్స్పైర్ కి ఏంటండి -e. ఓకే, capital E 45 days. See, now all the values have been set. Account expiry, everything you can control as a admin. You are the admin for this server. You can control on your own, and you can control on your own. So which user need to be login, which user password need to be changed after how many days. So you are not responsible to change each and every user password, and you are not responsible to track whether user has been reset his password or not. Just check these values, set these values, so that user's responsibility to manage his own password. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నా కంపెనీలో 1000 మంది ఉన్నారండి. ఈ సర్వర్ లో దెర్ ఆర్ 1000 ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ హూ ఈస్ యూజింగ్ దిస్ సర్వర్, who is logging into this server. You are not the person who can manage 1000 users passwords, right? So set this password aging, and this is the individual responsibility. They will get warnings. Okay, they will get warnings after 10 days your password is going to expire. They need to reset. You are not the person who reset every user's password. If the server is having thousands of users, you are not responsible. You are responsible to set these values. Okay, once you set these values, then individual user need to be changed his own password. Some people come and tell boss, Lakshmi, don't make my account expire. I need never expire username. Okay, we can set all these fields into 000 or never, like this. How it is starting లో ఎలా ఉందో, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇలా సెట్ చేసి ఇచ్చాం అనుకోండి, this is never expire. If you set these values, this user password is going to never expire. Okay, see here, password expire never, password inactive never, account expire never, number of days between password change triple. ఎన్ని రోజులండి? ఈ దగ్గర 1 lakh days, 99,999. సో 1 lakh days, 1 lakh days అంటే ఇంకా ఇది చూడండి, పాస్వర్డ్ చేంజ్ 0 ఉంది. సో this is never expire. So if user requested, then you can check this one also. So normally 99.99% in real time, never expire accounts we are not going to create. Never expire accounts we are not going to create. We are going to manage any user password via password aging policy. Okay, every company is having one password aging policy. For example, in my company, every user account should be changed his password after 90 days. Only 3 months the password should be changed for every account. So every account, every user will get a warning message within 90 days. Boss, your password is going to expire, please change it. So every company is having their own policy. ప్రతి కంపెనీకి ఒక పాలసీ ఉండేది. ఆ పాలసీ ప్రకారం దే విల్ మేనేజ్ దిస్ పాస్వర్డ్ ఏజింగ్. పాస్వర్డ్ ఏజింగ్ లో మాకు 90 days అని చెప్పాను కదా, ఇక్కడ 90 days పెడతానండి, మాక్సిమం 90 days. ఇక్కడ 85 days పెడతాను. ఇక్కడ వితిన్ 5 days or 7 days the warning should be come. Okay, so as a user, if I am able to log in into server within 7 days, I will get warning message. If it is 90 days, then 83 days onwards I use it to get a message, your password is going to expire, please change it. Okay, I should go and I should change my password. Okay, So normalga in Solaris there is one command password -s also. I just test whether it is there here also. Password -s in చూపిస్తుందంటే Solaris లో, not under Linux and just it is in Solaris. So there are some fields like LK, NP, uh, NP, PS, like that. Okay, PS ante password is working అని అర్థం. Okay, in Solaris there are some password parameters PS, NP, LK, like this. So how to check in Solaris whether password set or not? You need to run passwd-s username. As a root user you can run this command. If it is show empty, it means no password set, or else it will show NP means no password. Okay, it will show sometimes LK means it's lock అయిందని అర్థం. ఓకేనా? If it is show uh, PS means password is set. So like that you can see in it. This is in Solaris, and don't get confused, it is in Solaris also one more Unix operating system which is owned by Oracle. I have already told in starting, Solaris is one more operating system which is owned by Oracle. Okay, so now let me show you one thing. Example, there is one example. There is one server. Okay, you are a root user, you means you are an admin, you are having root privileges, you can log in into this server. Okay, you created some users list, some uh, application user and a database user and some backup user. You have created all these users. Okay, so one day one person, for example his person name is Varun, you created this user in this server. Okay, his username Varun and his group is backup. He's from backup team, so his group is backup and he's a owner, he's a account of this user. Okay, so he's login, he's able to log in up to the up to 30 days. He's able to log in into this server. He can do his work related to backup. Okay, backup తీసుకుంటున్నాడు ఈ server కి. Okay, it's working fine. After 30 days he's not able to log in. For example, SSH, this server name is, for example, node 1, SSH node 1, SSH Varun @node 1 అని ఇస్తున్నాడు. పాస్వర్డ్ అడుగుతుంది, it's asking password, then he is entering his password. He is able to log in into this server. He is getting dollar prompt, he is able to do his work. So 30 days it's working fine. So after 30 days, 31st day he is getting some problem. He is not able to log in, even enter his own password he is not able to log in. Then he will come to you, boss, I'm not able to log in into this server. As a root user, as an admin, he will come to you because he is not having root privileges. How to check why I am not able to log in, I'm not able to do anything on this server? He will come to you. Okay, as an admin you need to check, what happened to his user. You need to check first, you need to run whether this user present or not. How to check that? Grep username etc pass wd, or you need to check id space Varun. So this will display some information for you. Then next you need to go, his password is set or not. Grep Varun etc shadow. Okay, so this will display. If it is double exclamatory, then you need to say, hey Varun, your user is not having password, man. How you are able to log in? Then he will say, no, 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 I am having password. Please check clearly. Then you can send this output, no boss, your user is not having password. But it is not the case. He is able to log in. Then it may having some big password. Okay. So now you need to understand this user is present. This password also has been set for this user. Now what will be the problem? Then you need to run chage-l and Varun. Now you will see all these things. Maybe that user password can be expire within 30 days. That parameter has been set. So now you can tell to Varun, see this parameter has been set for this your account. Your user has been logged because your password expiry days has been set to 30 days. Because of that reason, you are able to work 30 days. Now it is the 31st day. Here you will say, see, right, last password change field and 30 days. 30 days is done. Last password has been changed. For example, today is May 22nd, March 22nd. Maybe Feb 22nd, his password has been set, or Feb 20th only. Why? Because February is having 28 days. Feb 20th, his password has been changed. After 30 days means it has been 22nd, means 30 days is completed, Varun. So your password has been locked. He will say, "Arey, sorry, boss. I forgot to reset my password. Can you please do?" Then you need to take ticket. Ticket means one SR, service request only. In real time world, we need, if you are going to do anything in servers, you need a related request. Okay, you are going to change his password, you need to ask SR, please raise an SR. SR means service request. Okay, there will be one ticketing tool ఉంటది. ఆ ticketing tool లో రైస్ చేస్తారు. నేను ఈ ticketing tool నేను మీకు తర్వాత చెప్తాను, ఫ్యూచర్ లో రియల్ టైం గురించి చెప్పేటప్పుడు చెప్తాను. You need to take an SR from Varun. He will raise an SR for you. So take this SR number, then only you can change his own password. His password you can change. As a root user, go to server, you will get hash prompt, then run password and Varun. Ask him, boss, you need any specific password or can I set with the default? He will say some specific password, then go ahead and set his password. Okay, and ask him, okay, is this is fine or not? Okay, 30 days ke malli undi, so next time onward please don't come to me, you need to change your own password. Don't come to root user, please change your own password. So I am going to set a warnings also, then check that warnings and you need to change your own password. Okay, within the time limit which I gave. Like this, you need to manage the passwords of some users, and not some users, all users which are present on Linux environment. Okay, this is completely local users. This is completely local users. As of now, I said completely local users. Okay, what will happen if a user is managed centrally? Centrally అంటే నేను చెప్పాను, యాక్టివ్ డైరెక్టరీ అయినా లేదా LDAP అయినా or NIS. Okay, there are some servers which are managed users centrally అంటే ఇక్కడ నేను ఒక యూస్ కేస్ చెప్తానండి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, in starting days I told you data center, there is one place called where you manage your all the servers, put it in a rack space and all. Okay, that is called data center, right? I'm having one data center. Inside the data center I'm having 1,000 servers. Okay, for example, I'm having 1,000 servers and like this, all are Linux servers. So one use case is, for example, all Linux servers are having local users. లోకల్ యూజర్స్ అంటే ఇండివిజువల్ గా ఆ యూజర్ ఆ సర్వర్ లో మనం ఇప్పుడు దాకా చేస్తుంది లోకల్ యూజర్స్ ఏనండి. సీ దిస్, నేను ఆ సర్వర్ కి లాగిన్ అయ్యి యూజర్ యాడ్ కమాండ్ కొడుతున్నాను. ఓకే, ఆ సర్వర్ కి లాగిన్ అయ్యి యూజర్ యాడ్ సో అండ్ సో ఫీల్డ్స్ ఇస్తే దెన్ ఆ ఒక్క సర్వర్లోనే నా అకౌంట్ క్రియేట్ అవుతుందండి. కరెక్ట్ ఆర్ నాట్? యాజ్ ఆఫ్ నౌ ఐ ఫాలోడ్ ద సేమ్ థింగ్, రైట్? Am I correct? So that's why, because of that reason, I said this is a local users. Okay. So now I'm having as a practice purpose one server undandi. Okay, one server okay login ayi nenu I will be able to do this. Then what will happen if I am having 1,000 servers in my data center? There is one person has been joined in application team or in database team, in backup team. There is one person has been joined. He came to me, boss, I'm a database user, I need these 1,000 servers access. Okay, ఈ 1,000 servers లో ఈ users ని నేను క్రియేట్ చేయాలండి, యూజర్ నేను క్రియేట్ చేయాలి. Then if it is a local account, I need to log in this 1,000 servers and I need to run this user add command 1,000 times, and I need to run password set command, passwd command 1,000 times. Then I need to set the password for this user. Okay, how much headache it is. So it's all TD tasks, right? Manual tasks are very, very headache. You need to log in these 1,000 servers. Then what you need to do, you need to manage some via some script you need to prepare. Script, how the script should be, automatically if you pass this user, for example this username is some Amit. Okay, you need to pass the, if you run the script, it need to be asked what user need to be create, Amit, what password you need to create, for example Amit at 123 at the rate 123. Then it need to go to all these 1,000 servers, and you need to, it need to be create this user, it need to be set that user's password. Even if you going via script also, it will take minimum 2 to 3 hours. Okay, 2 to 3 hours to create his user and to create his password. Okay, this is all manual. Okay, then coming to AD, LDAP, NIS, how this will work. Okay, these are all manual or script only. Then come to AD or LDAP, centrally managing. Okay, so what AD or LDAP will give you, it will give you one central user management server. Okay, central user management server. Okay, this is only one server, and it will connect to all the servers. It will connect to all these 1,000 servers. Okay, it will connect to all 1,000 servers. So what it will pass, it will pass users information to these servers. It means you need not to create, it's not required for you to create 1,000 servers username and password. No need to do this, no need to do this. Okay, if you are creating that user, if you are creating that user into this server, okay, so ED or LDAP or NIS is having that much capability, it will pass that same user. ఇక్కడ ఎలా ఉంటదంటే అండి, ఏడి సర్వర్ ఉంటది, దానిలో యూజర్స్ ఉంటారు, యూజర్స్ కి రోల్స్ ఇస్తారు. ఓకే, రోల్స్ అంటే ఏంటంటే, రోల్స్ లో ఏముంటదంటే ఒక సెట్ ఆఫ్ రూల్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఆ రూల్స్ ఏం మెన్షన్ చేస్తారంటే, వెదర్ రూల్స్ లో యూజ్ సర్వర్స్ కౌంట్, సర్వర్స్ లిస్ట్ ఇస్తారు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ బ్యాకప్ సర్వర్స్ ఒక రోల్ ఒకటి క్రియేట్ చేస్తారండి. Backup server, one role will be created. Inside that backup role, all the backup servers has been listed, and this role will say if a user on LDAP or AD, if a user which is created on LDAP or AD and having this role, so this user can be able to log in all the servers which are under this role. Okay, example, there is an admin role, so all the 1,000 servers has been listed into admin role. When I join as an admin, for example my account has been created as a Lakshmi, then ad ad admin will give this role to me. So as an admin, I can able to log in all these servers, all the 1,000 servers. One moment, and one moment. Hello. యా సారీ అండి. సో ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఏడీ ఎలా వర్క్ అవుతుందో మనం మాట్లాడుకుంటున్నాం. ఏడీలో సెంట్రలైజ్డ్ ఒక సర్వర్ ఉండిద్దండి. ఏడీలో సెంట్రలైజ్డ్ ఒక సర్వర్. నేను ఎలా ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇస్తానంటే, ఓకే, లెట్ మీ రిమూవ్ దిస్. ఇక్కడ సో మీ కాలేజ్ ఉందండి. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ యు ఆర్ స్టడీయింగ్ ఇన్ యువర్ కాలేజ్. ఓకే, సో యువర్ క్లాస్ రూమ్స్ ఉంటాయి. మీ క్లాస్ రూమ్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఓకేనా? ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మీ క్లాస్ రూమ్ సెక్షన్ 1, సెక్షన్ 2, సెక్షన్ 3, సెక్షన్ 4, సెక్షన్ 5 ఇలా ఉన్నాయండి. సో నేనేం చేయాలనుకున్నానంటే ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ సెక్షన్కి నేను ఒక లైబ్రరీ పెట్టాలనుకున్నానండి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ సిఎస్సి గ్రూప్కి ఒక లైబ్రరీ, ఓకేనా, అండ్ ఈసీ గ్రూప్కి ఒక లైబ్రరీ. నేను వెళ్ళి ఇక్కడ ర్యాక్లో ప్రతి క్లాస్ రూమ్లో ఒక ర్యాక్లోకి వెళ్ళి సిఎస్సికి సంబంధించిన బుక్స్ పెడుతున్నానండి. ఓకేనా, అండ్ ఈసీ క్లాస్కి సంబంధించిన బుక్స్ ఐఎమ్ కీపింగ్. నెక్స్ట్ ఇన్ మెకానికల్కి సంబంధించిన ఒక ర్యాక్లో బుక్స్. ఇక్కడ ఒక ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ట్రిపుల్ ఈకి సంబంధించిన బుక్స్. ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ క్లాస్ హ్యావింగ్ దేర్ ఓన్ లైబ్రరీ సెట్ ఆఫ్ బుక్స్. ఓకే, సో యాజ్ అన్ అడ్మిన్ there will be one admin person. Okay, admin person ఉంటాడు. That admin person purchased some books. Okay, or that admin person want to clean these books, or that admin person need to do something. What he need to do? He need to visit all the classrooms, and he need to manually go, and he need to do all the cleanings, and if he want to adjust this, he want to do all this things. Whereas coming to, I thought this is a headache process. Okay, headache process. What I did, I put one central library. I placed racks here. I named this first rack is EC, and this first rack is CSC. So CSC person will come and he will directly go to this CSC rack, and his own books will be available, and go and take his books and go and study. And EC batch will come and they will go their own rack. మనకు లైబ్రరీ ఇలాగే ఉండేది కండి. మనం ఒక పెద్ద లైబ్రరీ ఉంటుంది. లైబ్రరీలో ర్యాక్స్ ఉంటాయి. ర్యాక్స్ స్టార్టింగ్ లో దేర్ విల్ బి వన్ బోర్డ్ సిఎస్సి. దేర్ విల్ బి వన్ స్టిక్కర్ సిఎస్సి స్ట్రీమ్ గో, అండ్ సిఎస్సికి సంబంధించిన బుక్స్ మొత్తం ఇక్కడ ఉంటాయి. దెన్ దట్ పీపుల్ విల్ గో టు దిస్ అండ్ దే విల్ గెట్ దేర్ బుక్స్, రైట్? సో సేమ్. So here admin task very easy. No need to go to each and every classroom. It's not required. He will come to central library and he will do this books update and all. He will label this book, and that people will come to this class, and they will take their books. In the same way, AD also, LDAP also will manage like that. There will be one central location. All user IDs will be created here and will create one role. Okay, this is a backup role. Okay, backup role is having all the backup related servers list. If a user has been joined as a backup admin, then we'll create one user on LDAP and we'll give this role to this, like this. Boss, you are a CSC person, your space is this. Only you are having access to these books only. Okay, these books under this CSC rack. Same like this. Boss, your role is this. You are the backup admin. Your role is this. So you are having access on these servers only. Okay, so what this person will get access? Only backup servers. Then he can be able to log in all these servers which are under backup role. Okay, there is an admin. One person has been joined. You can create his own, and he belongs to admin team. So one more role you will create. All the admin related servers. For example, admin means he need to get all the servers access, and so under admin role you will give all the servers list. Then if you attach this role to this person, then he can be able to get అడ్మిన్ అంటే ఇక్కడ నేను ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పాను, అడ్మిన్ కాలేజ్ లో కూడా ఒక అడ్మిన్ ఉంటాడు, లైబ్రరీ అడ్మిన్, లైబ్రరీ మాస్టర్ ఉంటాడు, లైబ్రరీరియన్ ఏదో అంటారు కదండి, నాకు నోరు తిరగట్లేదు, లైబ్రేరియన్. సో హీఈస్ హ్యావింగ్ యాక్సెస్ టు ఆల్ these person. CSE person also can be visit other rack, but what is the use? He is not having. So you can restrict. CSE people will go to only CSE rack, EC people will go to only EC rack, mechanical people will go to only mechanic. You can restrict. As a librarian you can restrict, but you can give, for example, meeku inko librarian ni join ayadandi, so he is having all the library access. So same it will work here also. Okay, అర్థమైందా లేదండి? అర్థం కాకపోతే if you not understand, just let me know, I will try to repeat. I hope you need to understand this, how the LDAP will work and AD LDAP will work and how the local accounts work. అర్థం కాకపోతే అడగండి. If you didn't understand, just let me know, please. Please pick up someone. Gangadhar, Anil, Nivedita garu. నివేదిత గారు అర్థమైందా?
ఒకసారి బ్రీఫ్ గా చెప్తారా? అంటే ఇక్కడ 3 యూజర్స్ చెప్పారు కదా మీరు.
ఎక్కడ 3 యూజర్స్ అండి?
ఎల్డిపి దగ్గర ఒక యూజర్ బ్యాకప్, ఎల్డాప్ దగ్గర ఒక యూజర్ బ్యాకప్ చేసుకుంటాడు అన్న అడ్మిన్ రోల్.
అడ్మిన్ రోల్ కాదు, బ్యాకప్ రోల్. బ్యాకప్ పర్సన్ షుడ్ హ్యావ్ a backup role. Yes.
Second one, admin role.
Yeah. Okay, let me repeat once again. Okay, కంపేర్ చేసి చెప్తాను. ఓకే, ఇది సెంట్రలైజ్డ్ అండి. సెంట్రలైజ్డ్ చేస్తే ఏమవుతుంది? ఏడి ఆర్ ఎల్టాప్ ఆర్ ఎన్ఐఎస్ ఏదో ఒకటి. ఓకేనా? ఇది లోకల్ యూజర్స్ అండి, లోకల్ యూజర్స్. ఓకే, నౌ ఐ హ్యావ్ ఎ డేటా సెంటర్. ఓకే, నాకు ఒక డేటా సెంటర్ ఉంది. దీనిలో ఓకే, స్మాల్ డేటా సెంటర్ అనుకోండి, దీనిలో 10 సర్వర్స్ ఉన్నాయండి నాకు. ఓకే, 10 సర్వర్స్ ఉన్నాయి. నౌ ఐఎమ్ అన్ అడ్మిన్. ఓకే, ఐఎమ్ అన్ అడ్మిన్. ఐఎమ్ హ్యావింగ్ access to this data center. I'm having these all 10 servers access. Okay, 10 servers access undi naku. Okay, so I'm able to manage, then I can manage all these 10 servers as an admin. Okay, admin ga nenu manage chesna. Now after some days there is new person has been joined. Okay, nalage konni other teams kuda unnayandi. There is one team called as database admin. There is one team called as a backup admin. There is one team called as a application team. Okay, so now after some days there is one person has been joined, he's also an admin. Okay, what I need to do? Okay, admin has been joined, I need to create his user ID on all these 10 servers. What I need to do? I need to log in all these 10 servers and I need to run user add and pass wd. Then 10 times, okay, 10 times this 10 servers user account has been created. Then he is also able to log in this. Okay, after some days my company decided to extend this server count to 100 and okay, previously 10 అయింది, ఇప్పుడు 100 అయింది. రిమైనింగ్ 90 servers. Okay, remaining 90 servers, what I need to do? I need to create my own user ID and he's also an admin. He need to create his own user ID on remaining 90 servers. This is one thing. And also like me, there is some other team, there is a database team. In this 10 servers, previously 10 servers అని చెప్పాను కదా, 10 servers లో 5 servers లో వీళ్ళ డేటాబేస్ రన్ అవుతుందండి. ఓకే, బ్యాకప్ టీమ్ ఉంది. బ్యాకప్ టీమ్ వాళ్ళు ఏం చేయాలంటే ఈ 10 servers కి ఫస్ట్ స్టార్టింగ్ లో ఉన్న 10 servers కి వీళ్ళు బ్యాకప్ తీసుకోవాలి. సో దీస్ 10 servers యాక్సెస్ ఆల్సో వీళ్ళకి కావాలి. అండ్ అప్లికేషన్ యూజర్స్, అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్స్, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ 7 అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్స్ ఉన్నాయి నాకు ఇందులో ఈ 10 servers లో. ఓకేనా, 10 servers లో 7 అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఈ 7 అప్లికేషన్ సర్వర్స్ లో ఈ అప్లికేషన్ టీమ్ కి యాక్సెస్ కావాలి. ఓకే, 5, 10, 7 అంటే ఓకే, ఐ కెన్ మేనేజ్ మాన్యువల్లీ లాగిన్ అవుతాను, చేస్తాను. ఇక్కడ ఒక డేటాబేస్ పర్సన్ జాయిన్ అయ్యాడండి, కొత్తగా డేటాబేస్ పర్సన్ జాయిన్ అయ్యాడు. ఓకే, డేటాబేస్ పర్సన్ జాయిన్ అయ్యాడు కాబట్టి ఈ 5 servers లో మనం మాన్యువల్ గా లాగిన్ అయ్యి ఇస్తాం. ఇక్కడ ఒక బ్యాకప్ పర్సన్ జాయిన్ అయ్యాడు కొత్తగా, ఓకే లాగిన్ అయ్యి 10 servers లో యాక్సెస్ ఇస్తాం. అప్లికేషన్ పర్సన్ జాయిన్ అయ్యాడు 7 servers లో. ఎంతవరకు? ఇప్పుడు ఈ మినిమం కౌంట్ ఉంది కాబట్టి ఓకే అండి, ఇది ఇంక్రీజ్ అయింది 100కి. ఇక్కడ హెడేక్ చూడండి, నా అకౌంట్ నేను క్రియేట్ చేసుకోవాలి రిమైనింగ్ 90 servers లో. అండ్ వీడు యాజ్ అన్ అడ్మిన్ లో వీడి అకౌంట్ వీడు క్రియేట్ చేసుకోవాలి. అండ్ మేమిద్దరం అడ్మిన్ కాబట్టి మేమిద్దరం కలిసి ఇంకా ఈ ఎక్స్టెండ్ అయిన 100 servers లో డేటాబేస్ సర్వర్స్ ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి, డేటాబేస్ యూజర్ కి ఎన్ని అకౌంట్స్ కావాలి, ఎన్ని అకౌంట్స్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలి, బ్యాకప్ అడ్మిన్ రిమైనింగ్ సర్వర్స్ లో క్రియేట్ చేయాలి, అప్లికేషన్ అకౌంట్స్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలి. ఇదంతా మాన్యువల్ టాస్క్ అండి, మాన్యువల్ టాస్క్ అయిపోతుంది. ఓకేనా, మాన్యువల్ టాస్క్ అయిపోతుంది, హెడేక్. ఓకే, సో దీన్ని ఓవర్కమ్ చేయడానికి ఏం చేశారంటే, దీన్ని ఓవర్కమ్ చేయడానికి సెంట్రలైజ్డ్ యూజర్ యాక్సెస్ చేశారు. సో చేసి ఒక సర్వర్ సెంట్రల్ గా క్రియేట్ చేసి ఈ సర్వర్ ని డేటా సెంటర్ లో యూజర్ యాక్సెస్ రిలేటెడ్ సర్వర్ అంటారు. సో దానిలో ఏంటంటే ఫస్ట్ క్రియేట్ ఆల్ ద యూజర్స్. ఇక్కడ అడ్మిన్ యూజర్ అకౌంట్, అడ్మిన్స్ ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారని ఇద్దరు, డేటాబేస్ ఒకడు ఉన్నాడు, బ్యాకప్ ఒకడు ఉన్నాడు, అప్లికేషన్ ఒకడు, టోటల్ 5 అకౌంట్స్ ఇక్కడ క్రియేట్ చేయి ఫస్ట్. ఓకే, 5 అకౌంట్స్ ఇక్కడ క్రియేట్ చేయి. తరువాత ఒక రోల్ క్రియేట్ చేసి అడ్మిన్ రోల్ అను. అడ్మిన్ రోల్ లో ఏం చేస్తాం అంటే 100 ఫస్ట్ 10 servers అని చెప్పా కదా, 10 servers ఫస్ట్ 10 servers తీసుకోండి. ఈ 10 servers అడ్మిన్ రోల్ లో ఈ 10 servers యాడ్ చేయి. ఈ 10 servers యాడ్ చేసి వాట్ యూ నీడ్ టు గివ్, హూ ఆర్ ఆల్ ద అడ్మిన్స్ గైస్, ఓకే 2 people. ఈ 2 people కి ఈ అడ్మిన్ రోల్. ఓకే, అడ్మిన్ రోల్ ఇస్తే ఏమవుతుందంటే దీస్ 2 people, మీ and my colleague, my team member will get access on all these 10 servers. Okay, one more role create చేయి. 5 servers అని చెప్పా కదా, ఈ 5 servers దీనిలో యాడ్ చేయి, డేటాబేస్ కి అసైన్ ఈ రోల్ DB రోల్ అని, DB రోల్. ఓకే, డేటాబేస్ పర్సన్, one person will be there, assign this role to this DB person. So what he is going to get, only these 5 servers access. Next, backup role create చేయి and servers add చేయి and backup person కి ఇచ్చేయి. Okay, so what he is going to get, only that access of the servers list. Next, application కి ఒక role access create చేయి and create his user, create one already created one user, assign this role to that application. So what he is going to get, only application servers. Okay, now what is the benefit? Now 100 servers అయినాయండి, నా servers 10 servers నుంచి 100 servers అయినాయి. What I need to modify, I need to modify only roles, right? I need to modify only roles. ఇక్కడ 10 servers నుంచి 100 servers IP address వేసేసానండి. What I'm going to get, I need not to create, it's not required for me to create remaining 99 servers. If I modify only role, 100 servers నుంచి 10 servers నుంచి 100 servers చేశానండి. If I modify only role, I'm going to get, why? Because role is having all servers list. This come to database also, create, modify his own role with the database list, modify backup role, modify application role. That uses, that is server increase. Okay, now what is the use case if one user is going to join? Okay, if a user is going to join as an admin, just create one user. Okay, on top of this, in place of 2, it will be 3. If an admin, create a third person user account on this and assign this role to this person. Just create on one server, no need to create on 1,100 servers. Just created on one server and assign same admin role to this person. What he's going to get, what is I am going to get, what is my colleague is going to get, he's also going to get as a new person also, right? Because he's having this own role, this role as an admin. And come to, there is one person, new person has been joined as a database admin. Okay, create his own user on top of this LDAP server and assign this role to this. No need to create user on all these servers. Create one user and assign this role. As a backup admin, one person has been joined. Okay, create his own user ID in this and assign this role to him. Okay, he's also going to get what previous person is having, right? So any server edition, modify the role. Any user edition, just create one user and assign respective role to that user. I hope అర్థమైందా లేదా అండి? ఇప్పుడైనా అర్థమైందండి? Still having confusion? Say yes, no, maybe. Okay, great. Amit, you understood? Amit, Anil, Gangadhar, how the centralized user management and local users ఎలా manage చేస్తాం, you need to understand. In centralized, AD, LDAP, NIS having roles will define the access, and whereas coming to locally it will very difficult to manage because data center is having huge number of servers. Okay, okay Andy, I think we can wind up today's session. Just today I covered chage command only, so try to practice to change different values. Last password change ela marustam. So to see this chage and type change, it will give you all the available options. Just try all these things. Okay, practice all these things. Okay, so tomorrow that will end of user administration. And tomorrow what I'm going to cover you, tomorrow I'm going to cover how to create a file system, how to mount, and how to make that file system permanent. Okay, tomorrow we are going to see that. It is very important topic, LVM. Okay, లాజికల్ వాల్యూమ్ మేనేజర్ అంటారు. సో లాజికల్ వాల్యూమ్ మేనేజర్ యూస్ చేసి హౌ టు క్రియేట్ అ ఫైల్ సిస్టమ్, ఆల్ దిస్ థింగ్స్ విల్ డిస్కస్ టుమారో. ఓకే, సో దట్స్ ఆల్ ఫర్ టుడే. విల్ సీ టుమారో. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ, బాయ్.